These are always good, but so they have these times where they go, like what we were talking about with the preppers, where it's like, you know, what would suck for a gay person the most is like having your identity taken away, because that's the most interesting thing about you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But there's another article from Your Tango that says my bisexuality is still valid even though my current partner is a man. And we've seen this a few other times. So this is not, we've seen this same topic happen a lot, but this is probably like the 5th article that's popped up of someone being like demanding to be called gay.
I want to be it's just like.
But I just like it that way. It's like, it went from why are you calling people gay to being like, people aren't calling me gay, and that's a problem.
That is when you get passed over for that promotion at work, and you go like, what? Do they not know I'm gay? Hello? Just because I have a boyfriend.
You come home crying from school. What's wrong? The kids at school won't call me gay.
I got pushed in a locker because they said I wasn't gay. So...
The kids
really
at
different
school.
From when I was a kid.
The kids at school just, no, it's at work. It's like, I had a terrible day at work. I can't believe this. It's like, you're telling your husband, like, what happened? It's like, the people at my office weren't calling me gay.
So.
Can you believe that, hubby?
Sure.
Well, that's always my favorite. We know a lot of these in real life. Girls in comedy that are married to a dude, and every one of their posts is as a lesbian.
I know, and their whole comedy identity and all that stuff.
Liked their husband has to like it. Ugh. Having to like your fucking girlfriend's post about how she's a gay.
Tough.
Tough.
And then you got to start doing a podcast with her.
That's happened. Danny's talking specifics now.
Tough.
And he's putting them on blast. When I was 12, I knew how attracted to women I were when my friends weren't. Because I was raised in a conservative town, I scoured teen magazines to find answers. Oh, that's a bad place to look for answers. Teen Vogue? Teen Vogue ain't a good place to look for answers. Whatever answer you're looking for, you're gay.
Yeah. Teen Vogue is literally, yes, queen, you're gay.
Yeah.
Be gay.
Teen Vogue is like, hey, I'm having a bad day at school. It's like, have you considered that you're trans?
Yeah, have you considered that you're trans or gay? Or maybe if none of those, why don't you just fuck every guy at your school and just, that should solve all your problems.
I think I'm trans. I think you're trans and gay. Next.
Nope.
Well, they said, I went through middle school and high school in the closet, never branching out. A big part of me felt that I didn't belong with the bisexual title because I never felt that related to many of the stereotypes that are often associated with bisexual women. But now that they've taken it away from you, I want it back.
Yeah.
This is her looking at a picture of when she had a girlfriend that one time, and she was like at a lesbian and she looks and she goes, want you back, want you back, want you back for good. And whatever I said and whatever I did, I was gay then, and I want to be called gay. Want it back, want it back, want them to call me queer. Queer. People were quick to doubt that I was truly bisexual just because I was with a man.
It's funny too. It's funny because the other way, people are like, "He's not straight. That guy's gay. He had a boyfriend last week."
Exactly.
Totally opposite. You're like, I'm straight. You go, no, you're not.
No. Exactly. There's a guy sitting there with a fucking wife that went through a phase where he's like, I'm straight, and you're like, sure, pal. You and me both.
Yeah, both of us, bro. See you at the bathhouse.
Yeah. You're straight, and I don't have a podcast.
Wink.
One fellow bisexual girl in my sorority declared in front of a room full of women who I hardly knew that I was probably just demisexual instead of bisexual. Oh, woof. Everything just goes black. You think I am a mere demisexual? A lowly peasant demisexual.
Might as well be nothing at that
point. The lowest of the low in the rankings. I am a proud bisexual. Hey, you just might be demi. Call me a fucking demi again, see what happens. You'll see the wrath. I dare the next sorority sister to call me demi, and feel the wrath of a bi woman. You'll be bi, half fucking alive, half dead.
I'm so bummed about these people. These people just bum me out.
You'll be bi.
Assuming they
half
even
my
exist.
right fist, half my left fist. You'll be.
This is even written by there's not even a name tied to this article too. This is just from Pop Sugar.
You're gonna get fucking. You're gonna be bi. You're gonna be getting bi-fisted. Fucking. But fucking. I can't pull off the joke.
Don't got it.
Fuck. You call me demisexual again?
I'm gonna fucking make out with this chick if you fucking keep up with that.
How I make up with you? Yeah, I'll fucking. You're gonna be
Think I'm
half
not gay?
consensual, half fucking against your will.
I'll fucking be gay.
I'll tell you what. If you don't start calling me bye.
Bye.
You're going to be saying bye one way or the other. You're either going to start calling me bye or you're going to be packing your bags and saying bye.
Yeah.
Balls in your court.
It is funny too. The photo,
Sorority
the
sister.
stock photo, they have this nice mixed-race couple. I just feel like there was no scenario where that's just. Like
I don't think
two
black
whites.
guys like. Oh yeah, I don't think the black guy likes that shit that much.
Nah.
You know what else? Do you remember there was this whole sorority thing where there was these dudes. There was this dude that like transitioned to a woman and he was trying to be in a female sorority and it was like the whole news story. Do you remember that?
Vaguely, yeah. So many of them. hard to
Big,
keep track
of course, big news story. Turns out the guy wasn't trans. He comes on TikTok, fucking, he's got all these followers now from his controversy. Comes on TikTok and he goes, for the record, just wanted to clear this up. I'm not trans. I am like non-binary. I identify as a man most of the time, but I just think that I fit in more in a female sorority. So this guy wasn't even trans. He was just like, I'm a dude, but I'm like a gay dude that wants to be.
Well,
in like
if
the
I'm
girl
non-binary, then I'm a bit of it.
Yeah,
I'm
he says non-binary. He's like, yeah, sometimes I'm just nothing.
Cool, buddy.
Cool story, buddy.
Cool, buddy.
Other than that, others would outright deny that I was bi because my relationship was heteronormative passing.
Ew.
That's sort of you, heteronormative passing.
Yeah.
Someone calls that a day and they go, yeah, you're gay. You go, I am heteronormative passing
I would
gas.
like to think so.
You're heteronormative passing gas. At the bathhouse. Sorry. I'm heteronormative passing gas.
Heteronormative passing gas.
That's what you do when you fart. You go, heteronormative passing gas. Or would you do that when you pass someone on the highway?
Like Mario Kart style?
No, you say heteronormative passing style.
Yeah, heteronormative passing there on the sidewalks.
Heteronormative passing.
Passing.
Hey, watch out. There's a heteronormative passing.
We're like, what?
I'm not gay. Was that so hard to understand?
Yes.
I can't believe that I was called not gay. Bisexual
Crazy
people.
world we live in.
Yo, listen to this. This is the last sentence of this, but he goes, so others would outright deny. Bisexual people should be defined by their sexual identity, not their partners. How perfect is that sentence? 2022, start of a sentence. Bisexual people should be defined by their sexual identity. Don't you dare define me
By the definition.
Yeah, don't define me by where I work or what I do for the community or my thoughts and opinions. You will and can define me by the fact that in college I banged a couple girls.
I made out with a chick one night, okay?
And I will be
who I am until it's no longer beneficial.
Do not define a woman by her past, except for me. Define me entirely by my past 10 years ago when they made out with a couple of those chicks.
It's so crazy how people just like so obsessed with their identity.
Define me.
Like they have so little else going on in their lives that this is it. They just go, anything else about you that's noteworthy? Nope.
I am gay.
Hobbies or anything you're into?
Yeah, I have hobbies. Trying to convince all these bigots that won't call me gay to call me gay.
Nothing? That's it?
Someone she walks by, like this was all her life. She's like, these people won't call gay. And then this woman walks by, and then a bunch of kids are at the playground. They look at her, they go, gay. And she goes, thank you.
There's all these
thank you for that.
It's funny too. There's all these like related articles too, where it's like, I'm married, I'm a mom, I'm also bisexual.
Nice.
I grew up biromantic in a heteronormative world. Why I regret telling my husband I'm bisexual. Why women become more bisexual as they age, according to science.
Oh my God. Women, women become more bisexual
And
as
it's
they
two
age?
young hot chicks as the photo kissing.
Okay, tell me, give me a little fucking...
All right, like most women, I have no shame in admitting that I find other females attractive. I've even admitted to being open I've even admitted to being open to bisexual experimentation.
Hasn't done it. Hasn't pulled the trigger yet, though.
A 2019 study in the Journal of Sex Research revealed that women's sexual preferences tend to be a gray area where women become more sexually fluid as they get older.
No. What they mean is old women, like, just kind of, they become like, they aren't sexually active. Whereas, like, if you're an 80-year-old woman, you don't want to do anything. So it's like lesbians kind of just cuddle.
Yeah.
So it's like two old women that just sort of cuddle together. Whereas the dude still kind of
get that gross dick in there.
You still want to get the gross
dick in there. It says researchers at Boise State University found that in a group of heterosexual women, 60% were physically interested in other women, whereas 45% made out with a woman in the past. Sure. 50% had fantasies about the same sex.
Seems like a weird time to get into women when they're gross.
And she goes, I fall into that 60%.
So, is there any worse time to get into women? Is like
this is so funny. Sometimes when I catch myself staring at a beautiful woman in the grocery store, I wonder about my own sexuality. I'm not supposed to like girls. Are you thinking about like that's an attractive woman, or are you like, hey, I want to fuck that woman?
It's insane.
Would I date a woman? I'm not sure, but I'm attracted to the beauty of other women.
So this is so stupid.
You and every artist forever.
Oh, she's 80 years old and she's like, that girl's hot, as opposed to me, this old bag of wrinkles. Prune, this fucking potato sack of prunes.
Yeah, okay.
Some potato sack of fucking prunes out there being like, that girl's kind of hot. Holy shit, am I bi at 90?
This chick her name is Jessica Cruel.
She
Good name.
ain't finding any of the 90-year-old old bags looking good, is she?
Nope.
This only applies to the hot youngs, doesn't it? Doesn't it?
Yeah. That's nonsense, though. Just nonsense.
Why didn't the girl want to tell her husband?
Why I regret telling she regrets telling her husband. She goes, why I regret telling my husband I'm bisexual. And then she goes, a few years ago I had a meltdown in a car, checks out, with my husband. We were leaving a restaurant and he pointed out a girl he thought was cute. It was no big deal in itself. We do it all the time. He knows I'm bisexual. Oh. So she goes, hey, I'm bisexual. And then now all of a sudden he's a dog. He goes, look at that one. Well, now she goes, I'm bisexual. He goes, threesome time.
Of course.
And she's like, no, I'm bisexual. Like, I'm bisexual. And you're not involved in this at all. He goes, well, we're married.
So yeah, now
he's
broing down.
Yeah, she unleashed the dog and she doesn't like it.
So he's broing down with her. Yeah. Hey, babe, take that for a spin right there.
He goes, I told him when we first started dating, and now he likes to try and rev me up with someone we're similarly attracted to. I didn't think coming out as bisexual would be a problem. Yeah, it's all just straight up threesome stuff. He goes, yeah, I don't want to have threesome.
Girl right there, we can fucking do some work on her, right? Huh? You got the back, I got the front. Me and you double team that one. Take her for a friggin' trip around the block, huh? Hey, how about that friend of yours? Hey, your sister's looking a little spicy, huh? Bring that sister Rooney down here. Maybe me and you do a little fucking work on her too.
Yeah,
put the hard hat on.
And he
drill
keeps
that
pointing
down.
out chicks that are hotter than her too, so it's fucking her up like double.
I know exactly.
Not only is like he's like, yeah, that's kind of you like that too, right? But then he's like, I like that too. But then also like, but that girl's hotter than me.
Yeah.
Hey, we both like her. I don't know.
We both like
her.
We
got similar tastes, honey.
We got similar tastes.
Look at us.
Now listen, you want the left tit or the right tit? Because we're getting in there. I want to milk those bags. Baby.
Baby.
Baby, you're so hot. But you know what's even hotter? That girl. Right? Look at
this. He goes,
you're bi? No, you're bi.
Right?
How you said you're bi?
My sexuality is constantly on the table in our marriage. Since I told him I also like women, every day has been a windfall of, oh, what about her? Or, hey, why don't you call that hot friend and tell her to come
rocks.
over? Or, don't you still want to have another girl with us at least once? Oh, he hasn't even had
He won't even do it.
Yeah.
You know what? This is
or what about the neighbor?
This is the ultimate in calling a bluff I've ever seen.
Yeah.
This girl being like, you know what? I'm progressive. You know what? I'm going to start telling people I'm bisexual. And the husband's like, let's do it. And she's like, I don't know.
She goes, hey, I'm bisexual. He goes, great stuff, because I want to cheat on you. So it sounds like we found a common
And then the
ground
girl's like, well, I don't want to actually put my mouth on them or something. It's like, I thought you said you're bisexual in your blogs and stuff like that, because I got a prosty coming over right now. And we're splitting it 50-50, babe.
Yeah, and this is the end of it. He goes, all he wants for his birthday, he doesn't like material gifts, is a threesome.
And
it's also all he wants for Christmas, our anniversary, Valentine's Day, or really anytime gift giving is expected. He brings
Love
it
this
up
guy.
all the time.
Love
and
it.
it's the one thing she's never given him.
Love this guy.
For Christmas. What do you want for
You know what else it is? It's kind of like, hey, you want to go to the strip club? And she's like, you always want to go to the strip club. It's like, so do you.
Yeah.
Right? You're bisexual. You told me, you know.
It's like, I'm doing this for you.
Yeah, you're like just looking at, you're watching like Knockers on the TV, and she's like, what are you doing? It's like, just looking at her favorite thing. We both like it. We're a knocker couple.
That's so funny. Open the Pandora's box.
Yeah, open a
And he's
Pandora's
so
box.
into it that it's making her
except she
not-
doesn't want the box.
Does not want the box. Yeah, and he's like too into it, so it's kind of turning her off. Ease up, pal.
Love it.
Sucks for him. Sucks for her.
Sucks to
Look
suck.
at them. They're just two heterosexuals in a heterosexual relationship.
She really tried
Never
to get one
exploring
out
it,
there. Never
really,
exploring.
other than just
Boring.
Talking about it.
Big
occasionally.
snore fest, that one. Straight white woman walking down the street. That's what I would say to her if I was trying to, if I had a girl and she goes, I'm actually bisexual. You know what? I've dated girls that are down for threesomes, and they're like, no, I'm not bisexual. I'm straight, but I'll do a threesome. It's like, and you're like if someone said, are you bisexual? They'd be like, no. And I'm like, have girls that I've had multiple threesomes with, and none of them would be like, yeah, I'm not bisexual. I just would do that.
Yeah. Nice.
Straight. That's what. But if you had a girl that was like, I'm bisexual, I think I'm attracted to women, and you were like, okay, we should do it. And then I was this guy's scenario, and she was like, no. As she was walking down the street, that you'd always be like, straight girl coming through, straight white woman, no interesting identities.
I thought you were gonna do like boom, 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 boom. Straight white woman walking down the street. Straight white woman. Really piss her off.
Never touched a teeth, straight white woman.
Can we please have a threesome?